trying to catch me with my pants down. Heading to track walk right now. About to see how much water is on that track. I saw that they had water pumps pumping out water out of the track, which is crazy. The memes are amazing right now. So we'll see what it looks like. See what we're getting ourselves into.
Wawa hits different. Like when we're, like listen, they have the subs, they have like the fresh fruit, they have like, listen, they have like all kinds of freshly made, you know, like listen, they even got chocolate milk. I mean, this isn't Wawa brand, so we can't disclose this brand, but it's distributed by Wawa.
Which makes it better.
Like they have it all. Whether they provide it or they get someone to provide it for them, like
so is that for Red Sox?
That's it. That's it.
So I'm gonna go 2 clicks on the shaft and 1 click on the forks to open it up.
Okay. I didn't feel that it was as much the shock as it was the forks, but I don't know how they're prepping the track. I don't know if they're just gonna do the same thing.
He said that he did it on theirs too. He said kind of open up the ribbons a little bit. But it's just like I do 1 click on. It's not much, you know.
Okay.
Just nothing crazy.
All right.
But it's gonna help with the way it's gonna feel.
Where to?
Hang on.
Oh shoot, where to start, man? I mean, driving here, it was down. I couldn't even hardly see probably like 50 or 100 feet ahead of me. It was brutal. But, you know, they actually did a really good job. They covered up that entire, well, most of the track, and so it made it as good as it possibly could be. You know, it made the track really interesting though, with it being like that. I've never ridden a supercross track with it being that, you know, wet. So, you know, you would hit the soft, muddy spots, and then all of a sudden you'd be going up the face of a jump, and all of a sudden would be, you know, hard from where they covered it. It always happens where, you know, I feel like I can pick up about a second, and, you know, I get the chance to think about it between the, you know, the practice and the night show, and then I go out and usually execute. Got a really good start, and was pretty much holding third the entire time. Spun a bit before the triple and just kind of lost a bit of time, and kind of lost the position, but stayed in fourth. It was really close. Finally got the loop style down, but we're lining up for main event number 2. Be ready to rock and roll and just keep consistent laps, stay up, stay smart. I mean, it's a long season, so, you know, definitely want to place as well as we can, but, you know, got to keep that bigger picture in mind. Heading to track walk, or track viewing, here at the World Center of Racing, Daytona. It rained for a little while there, but we are on lightning delay, so had to wait for a little bit, and now we're ready to rock and roll. We should see how the track is going to shape up. I guess it's kind of hard to say. You know, high chance of rain for the rest of the day, so I guess we'll see. You know, just take it as it comes and just kind of roll with the punches. You know, one rather interesting thing about Daytona, you know, racing it as an amateur, is this track breaks down a ton. Like, it gets super rough, but what's interesting is the obstacles themselves don't look super big as compared to like normal supercross tracks that we've been on so far. But I think that they do that because it's a lot faster and because they know it's going to deteriorate, at least from what I have heard from, you know, people that have raced this for a long time. Totally different beast. But man, the track looks really awesome considering the rain. They always bring in this orange clay, and this orange clay gets super chewed up. Sometimes it gets a lot of holes in it. It makes it interesting. You know, there's, you know, you have the white beachy sand, you have the clay, you have kind of that topsoil dirt mixture they have, and you know, over in this lane, I don't know if you can see it, they kind of left the grass on it, so it'll be interesting to see kind of how that shapes up. Not a very long start. Just to give you guys a perspective of how steep this is. It's like hard to walk up this thing. This is nutty.
I really pansied out, to be honest, in places that required a lot of commitment, like some of the rhythms, even though I'm definitely no stranger to hitting big rhythms and feel comfortable doing them, just how rough the track was and you know, just the conditions that were put in front of me, I wasn't prepared for. I did not feel comfortable at all. You know, and obviously the bike was working fine, it's just me. And it's hard to kind of grasp that, considering the fact that we've been getting into main events here, you know, and, you know, riding incredibly well and feel like we're making a lot of progress. But I feel like Daytona is definitely a different beast. I have bad days, I have good days. And 450 class, truthfully, it's just another level of fast, and you have to be prepared and ready to go that fast. And obviously I want to thank everybody that came out to, you know, watch and support it, and Max for getting the setup going, and Peter from Ohlins for, you know, making sure that the bike was handling well, and the testing that we did, you know, early this week, and you know, the guys at JMC for, you know, helping me out, making sure everything was good with the bike and the motor and all that kind of stuff, and obviously everybody for, you know, getting everything together, the guys at Shot for getting me new gear, and the guys at HBD for getting me graphics on the fly, and for getting my jerseys lettered, and my boy Sater here for, you know, being here to document everything. And we'll be headed to Atlanta here in a few weeks, and well, I guess about just over a month, and we'll see how we come out there to Atlanta. Max, fetch me my clue. Hey, you know what you should do? Hey, wait, hold on. Put that up to your head. Put that up to your forehead. If I can't find a reindeer,